What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chris, and I'm here to help you save, grow, and protect your money. I am excited about today's video. Shout out to my fam Marco for sending me this question. I appreciate you, brother. He had asked me, fam, with all your experience of you overviewing clients, people's full financial picture, what are some of the things that stuck out to you that hurt people's net worth or destroyed some people's wealth, or something that you just see that was just alarming and dang near wasteful of money? So I put together 10 things that I really believe that can really cause, some leakage, I would say. If you had a bucket of money, these things can poke holes in those buckets and your money can drain out of those holes. So we're going to jump right into it with number one. This goes without being said. Obviously, credit card debt. I have seen just astronomical numbers of credit card debt. I've seen some as little of $1,000, $2,000, some stuff they just pay off at the end of the month. I have seen 30, 40, even hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit card debt. And when I asked them, how did it get this bad, they never, ever give me a straight answer. And the crazy thing is, it's kind of like rhetorical. Obviously, they spending crazy amount of money, but it's really the interest on those bad credit cards that are killing people. You talking about a hole in a bucket of money? I'm talking about a shotgun shell of holes in this money. And I'm telling you, credit card, there is a way that you can really drain all of the hard work that you have put into it and see your money just go down, down, down. So you have to manage your credit cards very, very well. The second thing is no savings. I have seen people walk around here, just go out there and just cash checks, just literally cash, don't have any banking account, no checking account, no investment, no savings, nothing liquid, just cash the money. And they just got their whole check in their hand, flashing online. You see me. You see me. You know how they people do. They flash all of their money, no savings at all. And to me, you have to understand. All right, if you don't have any savings, any emergency savings, you are liable for anything bad happening. Car breakdown. We know the car gonna break down sometime this shit. We just see it happen. It's gonna be some kind of car expense. Lord, if you have a house, you ain't got no savings, my God, you ain't got no kids. Well, if you got kids and you ain't got no savings, I'ma pray for you, because you to me, that's irresponsible. You have to make sure that you have savings. People are way too exposed out here for anything can happen for you not to have some money tucked away. You need to have some money tucked away. The third thing is people are buying things that they can't afford. That's including car and homes. You know what? I'm going to throw apartments in there too. People want to, be in this fancy apartment, paying $2,500, $3,000 a month for the apartment. Why? Everybody got their own reasons. Don't let me discourage y'all. I'm just letting you know that you could put your money in better places. And if you are putting your money in better places, let's just say a home, if you are paying a crazy mortgage rate that you can barely afford, that's taking up 3/4 of your income, why? We have to understand that we need to live below our means and be frugal. Just because you don't have any dependents, fellas, doesn't mean that you go buy a Hellcat. Why? You gonna buy a Hellcat? I don't even want to know the insurance on the Hellcat. I don't even want to know. I'm afraid to be asking people. I know people are spending well over $1,000 a month on their car alone. Well over. Anything over 8 cylinders that's really 2017 and up, I'm praying for y'all, because I know y'all are paying a grip for that car. The fourth thing is, and this is something that may not be hitting a lot of people right now, especially the young people that are watching right now. I appreciate y'all watching. But divorce. I have seen divorces happen, and I can see people assets get split right in half. Boom, your net worth is boom, right in half, right from the get-go. And then, Lord, people are getting used to lifestyle. So You gotta remember, sometimes people are living off of two incomes and they have a certain lifestyle. One income goes away, that means you have to pay more from your single income to keep up with that same lifestyle. Some people can't go back from a 5-bedroom home into a 2-bedroom home. They gonna look at me crazy when I say something like that. I'm telling you, divorce, toxic relationships, people taking advantage of other people, those are killers of wealth and wealth alone. Number 5, my Lord, taxes. Taxes. Look, Uncle Sam gonna want his money. We live in the United States. It is what it is. That's a contract that we're signing. Just because Uncle Sam wants his money doesn't mean that we need to pay Uncle Sam as much as he wants. We need to practice tax avoidance. There are a lot of tax strategies, a lot of write-offs, a lot of good things out there that I'm going to share with you all on this channel. Don't worry. There are a lot of good things out there that we can save on taxes to not pay Uncle Sam a crazy amount of money, because I'm telling you, if you're in the middle class, you are getting killed by taxes. And there's ways around it so you can pay less taxes. We're not trying to evade taxes. You need to pay your taxes. You need to pay your taxes. If you don't pay your taxes, IRS is coming for you. And don't come find me talking about Chris told me not to pay my taxes. That is not true. I'm letting you all know taxes be killing people. And we need to make sure that we're paying as less as possible legally. Amen. Oh my Lord. Number 6, this is something that I want y'all to really pay attention to. I feel like I almost need to sit up for this one. Number 6 is insurance. Not having the right insurance coverage will destroy your wealth. If you don't have the proper car insurance, you ain't got the proper home insurance. Half y'all, I know most of y'all ain't got life insurance right now. If you all don't have an umbrella policy, y'all don't even know what an umbrella policy is. That is a policy that is covered for anything that happens to you that people are trying to come after you. It's basic umbrella. If you got a car accident and you only have $100,000 of coverage, but it costs $150,000 that you owe, so who's going to pay that $50,000? You, if you don't have an umbrella policy. If you have an umbrella policy, let's just say for like $1 million coverage, and it really don't cost that much. Allstate, State Farm, all them other insurance companies have umbrella policies that are cheap. You can find them, you can get covered, and you good. If you do not have the proper insurance in place, anything happens to you that you are liable to pay for will kill and destroy your money. I'm telling you all need to take insurance seriously. All of it. Life insurance, car insurance, home insurance. If you are in a flood zone, flood insurance. If you are in an earthquake insurance, tornado insurance. If y'all get hail every year, hail insurance, all of those insurances, and you all can get an umbrella policy and it can cover all that stuff. And then also you got to think about it, your homeowner's policy, you can put certain things of value on there. If it gets stolen, it can be covered. So that engagement ring y'all spending $10,000, $15,000 on, it gets stolen. Guess what? It can get covered. You can get that money back. Listen, I'm preaching right now, but y'all don't hear me. Number 7 is financial ignorance. If you don't know what's going on out there in the world, like just inflation's going crazy right now, stock market going crazy right now, if you're ignorant to how to save money, how to save on taxes, how to build wealth, how to really use real estate to avoid all those things, it's costing you money. You all need to take it seriously, and you all need to understand that you are still in school. You still need to be educating yourself. The game of money and how to achieve wealth is a game that you're going to play for a lifetime. Warren Buffett, we all know, got a lot more money than all of us watching this video combined, probably times 10, and he's still making money because he understands that it's a game that you don't stop playing. And if you're going to play this game, you need to learn the game. And if you're not learning the game, you're hurting your wealth. That's all I got to say. Number 8 is inflation. It's nothing much more I need to say about that. Y'all know y'all rent gonna go up every single year. Y'all know that milk go up I don't even get me started on gas. Gas go up. I mean, it's ridiculous out here. Inflation is going to kill your money. If you have $10,000 in your savings account, and you keep that $10,000 in your savings account for 10 years, obviously we always project inflation 3% every year. That $10,000 today will not be the same $10,000 tomorrow. You still need a savings account. I'm just letting you know that's what inflation does. It kills and ruins your purchasing power. Therefore, it ruins your money and your overall wealth as well. Number 9, bad spending habits. All right, y'all, listen. If you cannot manage your money making $5,000 a month, you're not going to be able to manage it making $50,000 a month. If you have bad spending habits, just because you make more money, you're not going to magically stop spending it. We have seen over and over and over again, time and time. You can watch all kinds of documentaries. Lottery winners get all this money, develop no money management skills. 7 years later, all the money gone. It's a documentary on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on there. It was called Broke. NFL players get all this money, spend $30,000, $40,000 at dinner. 3 years later, they get cut out the league, broke. Bad spending habits will leave you broke and you will not be wealthy. Number 10. Number 10 is special, and I'm going to explain why. Student loans. Now, we all know that student loans are going to our debt income ratio if we're trying to apply for a home and things like that. Obviously, if you're going to go to school, be a lawyer, doctor, engineer, and you need to go to school, and like I said, I got a degree too. I got student loan debt. It's something that you must have in America in order to take advantage. If you're going to be an employee and you want to rise up in corporate America, you must go to school. It's not a bad thing. Nobody's knocking school at all. Now, there's some of you all that wasn't sure about school, probably didn't take school seriously, racked up a whole bunch of debt, not using the degree, probably didn't finish school, and now it's a liability that you have to pay back. The only reason why student loans is on this list is because it is a liability that you have to pay back, especially if you're not taking advantage of using that major/degree. It's for sure a liability, and we want to factor opportunity cost into that. I don't even want to have the conversation. All I'm saying is that student loans is on the liability side, and if you're not using it, or you wasted your opportunity, or you didn't take it seriously, etc., and you owe this amount of money, then it can be a killer of wealth, money, and some liability that you have to pay back. I'm curious of you all, what y'all think in the comments. If I missed anything, it's only 10 things that I offer. I'm sure there's other things out there like bad estate planning as well. People are not really planning on how they're going to protect their assets. If you don't have proper estate planning, then you're also liable to wealth as well. Fees is a part of that. If you have hidden fees or you late on payments and things like that, those are a killer of wealth as well. So there's a lot of things out there that is counting against us that we need to really make sure that we have barriers for. If we have a bucket of money, like I said, and all 10, 11, 12 of these things that I name are all holes that are drilled in this bucket where water is flowing out now because there's a hole and it's our money leaving, then we need to make sure that we have some daggum super glue and plug those holes up. You know what I mean? If y'all looking at me like, man, I got 7 holes, then y'all need to make a goal where it's like, man, I want to knock them 7 down to only 3. You know what I mean? We want to make sure all our money is within our bucket. It is growing, it is flowing, and it is providing, and it is flourishing, and it's a blessing. We don't want the money to come in the bucket and flow right out of it from none of the holes or none of the 10 things that I explained. This is Chris. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you share this video, subscribe, and like to the YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.